Tell me how you do it. She won't tell anyone. She said you feel better if you only just tell her. It takes a lot for life worth having.
Hey guys, and welcome back to Crypto Mischief. This is Shitcoins of the Week, take 2. If you're in my Telegram, you know that I already recorded this entire thing. We already did the drip roulette, and we had 7 winners. That has been posted in my Telegram, so get into my Telegram, link in the description to get into that. So for today's Shitcoin of the Week, I guess, I'm going to update a little bit on what I was talking about in that video. I just didn't record, don't know why. If anyone ever wants to make a YouTube channel, don't use a Mac. That's pretty much what I have to say about that. So we are going to go through a bunch of stuff in today's video. We're going to be looking at first Tomb, because they're now starting the Genesis staking for Life, which is the next development of the Tomb ecosystem, right? That's starting in like a minute, right? So hopefully we can find that. See, just as it launches, I'm going to go in, I'm going to show you my plan. Then we're going to talk about the drip. I'm changing my airdrop schedule for Team 1. And we need to do the Piggy Bank lottery airdrops for the Piggy Bank team. And I'm going to talk a bit about Zombie, because Zombie have some pretty cool going on, actually. I'm going to be doing a bigger video about that later. We're also going to talk a little bit about inflation and Bitcoin and my kind of thoughts on this, because it's seen as a pretty hot topic recently. So let's just get into it and let's have a look at what's going on in Tomb. So if you come into Tomb at the moment, you're going to see this post here from 10 hours ago, where it is showing all of the new pools which are opening for Genesis for Life, right? Life, LIF3, okay? So what is Genesis? If you have never been in a Tomb fork, or you've never been in the first day or first second of a Tomb fork, what happens with Tomb forks is that you take some assets, you will stake them into the protocol, and you will generate the Life token, right? This is for Life token, okay? You'll generate that basically for free if there's no tax on it, right? Sometimes they add tax. Don't think they do for this one though. Then after 24 hours, then you will take those assets that you put into the Genesis, you'll take them out, and you also have the Life token, which you can then begin to pair with whatever you're going to pair it with and start farming for that and use the protocol, right? So that's the reason for it. A lot of people also use it to farm and dump, which I'm not a big fan of, but it does happen. So here we have the tokens which we're going to be allowed to use. We have Tomb, Based, which is a partner of Tomb, T-Bond, Phantom, Zoo, USDC, T-Share, B-Share, and 2 more ETH and Bitcoin. All able to, right? So REKT ETH is available for staking, and Bitcoin will be eligible for staking too. So we're all good there. Loads of choice. So let's head over to Tomb and let's see if it's been updated yet. Don't see anything yet, but I guess it'll be happening imminently. What you can do, you can find, this website's been updated massively. We have the strategies page, which is fantastic. I've gone over that in previous videos. But what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking out some of my staked capital in these amazing farms, because now these farms will be migrating over to Life anyway, right? So I do have this one here with USDC and MIM. This is what I'm going to be using for Genesis. I have $31,000 in here, right? So I'm going to break that LP, put it all into USDC, going with that, and also Tomb token. We need to go with some Tomb as well, because Tomb's going to get the best rates, definitely. So I'll click on this one. You think my voice sounds a bit messed up? It's because last night I had a gig, and we did the sound check, and then the rehearsal, and then the show all on the same day. Bit toasted, but here's a video of it. Went really well. Hoping to record some new songs actually in the next month, and we'll pay for it with drip. And also we will be going on tour, a little small tour in China, so it's gonna be a lot of fun too. Yep. Then we come over to Tomb Swap. We will find it here, USDC and MIM, and I will remove all of it, right, 100%. Then swap that MIM into USDC. So this will be the stable one. I'm not going to show you everything else. I'm going to be doing this with a couple other tokens. This is just basically what I'll be doing. I need to unpair some things, then put it into Genesis staking after 24 hours. Take it out, repair it, put back into Tomb Swap, right? And then as liquidity, and then put it into Life instead of Tomb. This is the plan, the journey. I was getting some crazy gas charges coming up on this, which is probably because a lot of people are doing this at the same time. I just saw 100 Phantom gas charge there, which I cancelled. Then I had to pay 7 Phantom to unpair this liquidity, which is still quite a lot. Yep, then like this, just take that MIM, right? Combine, turn the MIM into USDC. So as I'm saying, I'll probably have to do that with a couple others. If I come to my sheet, you'll see I also have Tomb Phantom, so I'll probably sell the Phantom into Tomb, right? T-Share Phantom, I'll probably sell the Phantom into T-Share. Very high risk, but I'm going to do it. I really believe in this protocol. I'm going to be farming on it for a long time. I have FUSD and USDC. I'll probably sell all that into USDC as well. Okay, but I'll do this off screen, but that is basically my approach to this Genesis staking. So now we're just, we're waiting for whenever it's going to be announced that it's open. It's any minute now, right? So just come to tomb.com. You will find it here. Need to do everything on Tomb, right, for this. So really exciting time. So just get Tomb on your Twitter, right? And then they will, as soon as it's out, they'll release it everywhere. The whole world will know about it. And we'll be all good there. Right, let's get into drip then, I guess. So the changes which are happening, right, to my team 1, because as I've mentioned many times already in my Telegram, right, get in there if you want to know how I feel about, a lot of projects, and, we just chat away about these things. I don't have time to continue doing the airdrops for team 1 with the drip UI in its current state. I've been waiting patiently for the new UI to be brought out, which will be able to give me the opportunity to airdrop everyone with one click. Last time I had to do a large airdrop, it took me about 10 hours or 11 hours to get through 900, 1,000 transactions one by one by one. Don't have time. So we have some new airdrop tiers for drip, and this is how it's going to work until the new user interface comes out. Once that's out, I'm going to be lowering the tiers for team 1. We also do have team 3, which I'll tell you about, which does have lower tiers if you're interested in joining the drip team. I have airdropped over 10,000 drip now. So you can see that here. The proof is in the pudding. Yeah, take my wallet address, put in here, you will see 10,285 drip airdropped, right, from me to the team, right, to the directs of 1256. So that's what I'm talking about, right? So I do airdrop every week. 250 drip every week gets airdrop from this account. We do have 303 drip. I will be airdropping that just after I finish this video for this new tier system. That'll be the first one dropping for it. This is Team Big Boys. Team Big Boys is going to be week 1, everyone with 100 plus drip in their faucet on team 1, net positive, will get a portion of the 250 drip. I think it's about 300 people, which is still going to take ages. It's going to take about 2 hours to do this, okay? And then on week 2, it's going to be everyone with 500 plus drip on team 1, net positive, in your faucet. Then rotate back to week 1, week 2, right? I'm going to do this until the new UI is out. As soon as the new UI is out, I will be putting in a low tier for everyone else. I know, but I'm sorry, I just don't have the time. Do not have the time, and I cannot give someone else my seed phrase and get them to do it for me, because that would be idiotic, right? If you're thinking, oh man, I want to get in, but I don't have that much drip. It's not that much, really, if you think about it. What are we like? Today's drip price is $10, $11. So it's $1,000 to get in for the lowest tier anyway. Well, maybe 1,100 if you take into account the taxes, okay? So it's not actually that crazy that you should already have, that much drip in your account. You should have it already, but if you don't, then you're gonna have to now. Other accounts that I do have, right? We do also have Team 3, so this is one that does give lower tier airdrops, and I'm going to continue to do that because the team is smaller, so it doesn't take up as much time. We will be week 1, everyone with 25 plus drip, week 2, everyone with 50 plus drip, and week 3 is the highest tier, which is the lowest tier in Team 1, and that is everyone with 100 plus drip. That is for Team 3. We airdrop every Monday on that one. And of course, I do have also Drip Roulette, which we did. Just check that out on the Telegram because I didn't get it live filmed. The recording got screwed, as I said. So that's the 3 that are going. And of course, we also do have today, we have to do our piggy banked airdrops, right? My piggy bank team airdrop schedule, weekly lottery, 1 winner every 100 members. So what does that mean? If you use my link to go into the piggy bank, that means that you are going to be eligible, right, for getting into the piggy bank lottery. So in some news, Pigs continues to slide. It's now $92 now, which is shocking, really. which is meaning that actually my piggy bank is not generating nearly as much dollar value as it was before, even though it is generating as many LPs pretty much as before. Kind of slower as well. I managed to take out about 40 LPs in the past 4 days, which I'm going to be airdropping, right? And the team is here, right? So here, you know, we have 0 to 100. I'm going to do a draw for that. Then the next people 100 to 200. We have about 880 in this team at the moment, so we're going to have those being drawn right now on the channel live. Yeah, 886 players. So let's go from the back to the top. How about we do that instead, right? 800 to 886 and find the first winner. It's going to be 813. Okay, so I'll be taking your wallets and I'll be sending that just after this is done. So here we have CCFC. You have just won yourself a time lock stake. You'll find it in your piggy bank, right? 797. F3E7. This is the end of your wallet. Congratulations. 650. So link in the description for this, and yeah, just join the team and you have a 1 in 100 chance of winning a time lock stake every single week. Yeah. Like and subscribe. Who else is doing this? Yeah. Who else has just stopped giving you airdrops from their piggy bank? I think everyone. Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think I'm the only one still doing this. Yeah. Just me. Nobody else. Maybe not. Who was that? F3D2. Congratulations. 585. Okay. 61CE. Congratulations. 430. 7F70. 381. A258. 251. Wallet CA12B. Congratulations. Boom. 100. Ha, nice. Don't get tighter than that, do you? Jesus. Wallet 66974. And last 99 to 0. 95. Okay, and that is 2855. Wallet 2855. Congratulations. Congratulations to you all. I will be sending down those time lock stakes by the time this video is up. You can also find the winners in the description so you can double check and see if you did hear your wallet or not, and then you can celebrate because you won something. Yeah. So price of pigs, $92. That's a little bit shocking, right? I am doing pretty well considering, right? It's okay. I mean, I have $81 pigs staked in the pig pen, and I have $50 to take out today and 0.14, because it's about 14 bucks, I guess. A little bit under there. Claimable pigs, I'm $53, $70 something. It's been about 4 or 5 days for that. So it is generating. It is a little bit underwhelming. I really can't wait for this farm to get up. Come on, Forex. Come on. It's getting ridiculous. It really is. He says now it's going to be next week. Today for me is Sunday. Surely must be next week. Come on. It's been, what, 4 months now? It is getting ridiculous, but we have to be patient. So what can we do, you know? Drip's gone back below, you know, $10, I think, easy, before any of this happens. I think it will pump up again. Pigs will pump when the farming starts. I'm sure of it, right? So that's why I'm actually DCAing into pigs. I want to get about 200 pigs first, then get up to about 1,000 pigs would be fantastic. But I did find this, right? This is the drip BUSD farming, yeah, on Orbital. Check that out. Fantastic. So this is cool. And we'll connect the wallet, right? I'll show you it. I put in this, the thing is though, because you know we have like the garden, for example, over here, right? The garden's great. I've got now 200,000 plants in my garden, so I'm making about $800 a day in this. And at the moment I'm claiming it out. That's the plan. I'm going to build up a bigger bag of drip USD so I can go into Animal Farm with it. The thing is though, because this was pancake swap liquidity tokens, right? So if, say I have $100 here, right? So if I did claim that, right? So we can harvest it. It's going to go into pancake swap. To get it out of pancake swap and into Orbital, because Orbital have their own decks, right? That means I have to unpair it, pay 10% tax, go over to Orbital, go over to their swap page, yeah, trade, swap, liquidity, yeah, here, and then pair it again. And then that's going to cost me another 10% tax on it. So it's not efficient to use the garden as a tool for farming in Orbital. But what I did do was I claimed some drip, and I took that drip and immediately paired it with BUSD in Orbital, right? Paid 10% tax on that, got it in there, and now it's farming away. So I have $700 in here now. I'm going to, each week, I'm going to pull out about 1 day's worth of claiming, right? So for the big boy account, and it's pretty good. It's 142 drip, so which would be about $1,000, $1,400 at the moment, but who knows in the future, okay? And I'll be putting that into BUSD liquidity, which is going to be great for the price of drip. Yeah, good. Build liquidity on another DEX as well, fantastic. And I'm going to be farming away with this, so great. So this link in the description for Orbit Swap. They also do have a juicy stablecoin, USDT, BUSD. Also, I'm very interested in this one, 152%. We are getting a nice 587% APR on drip USD. So, you know, for example, there, if I have $700 worth staked, at the moment, stake that for 30 days, I'm going to get $400 profit, which is at the moment $83 a week. Free money. Great, because I'm just going to be selling this Orbit token. Yeah, for more drip probably, more BUSD, more stables. Let's go back to Tomb. Let's see if anything's happened. Still nothing up. I guess we could go on the back end and use the contracts, but I have found the life token here 15 minutes ago, right? So you could just go straight into Tomb Swap, for example. Go here, right? Found you, right? Life. Life is supposed to be pegged to the price of Tomb, okay? So, you know, I'm going to take that contract address. I'll post this chart into my Telegram actually, so people can find this if you're interested in purchasing it or watching it, which would be a better idea probably. Yeah, should I buy some? Yeah, why not? Okay, so, you know, I've got some dollars. Let's take 500 bucks. Let's gamble. 500 bucks will get us $672 worth of life. I don't know why, but fair enough. Let's buy some. I think the reason I love Tomb is just everything's so professional. Everything goes out smoothly. There's no mess ups or anything. Touch wood, but everything just goes really well usually with Tomb. So yeah, so I've got some life token. Great. I'm going to speculate on that. Maybe flip it. You know, play the game. Play the game of Tomb. We're up to 20 cents on it. Cool. Yeah. So unfortunately, I won't be able to show you the pools, but get into their Twitter. You'll be able to see them there, and get onto tomb.com and you'll be able to find it. Right. Let's move on to something else. I've been talking about this one for ages, right? And so as you can see, the contract balance still has over 500,000 in it. It is going down now, right? Because it needs new investment in it, basically. And I think it will get it. I'm considering actually going into this again. So let's have a look at what happened. My initial deposit was 550. I've compounded $4,000, and finally I've sold 570. This now is a printer, right? So now I could have two options here, right? I make about $50, $60 a day on this, so I could build it up for 2 days, get $120, harvest it paying 80% tax, and just take out like $20, $30 every couple of days, right? Or I can keep hiring more farmers, and then once a week I can take out that $100, $200 from it, which I'm probably going to do because I don't really want to eat all that tax. But yeah, so now it's just going to be paying me $100 or $200 every week until it dies, essentially. It might go down a little bit, but that's really cool. So great. And if the contract balance does start to go up again, then actually I'm going to be earning loads and loads of cash on this. And I think it will go up again, right? I think that people, once everyone's starting to ROI on this, people are going to hear about it, and there'll be a second wave of investment going into it. This is another one made by the same team, the BUSD Crops Yield Farmer. This is fixed rate. So it's fixed rate and the plans decay, right? So I went in for one plan so far, plan 2. For 74 days remaining already. I have withdrawn what have I have withdrawn $517 from this, and I put in $600. So this is almost a printer as well. Fantastic. You really need to read the docs for this and get the risk, manage your risk on it. Okay, it is not a full safe thing. None of this is financial advice. This is me just showing you how I am hedging my bet against inflation using all these dApps for earning passive income through stable coins and through using other DeFi tokens to kind of earn passive income yield, which I use to supplement my daily income from my working and my life, right? And that's what, one thing I want to touch on before we end this video is, I was reading this article, the link between Bitcoin and inflation. It's been said that some investors have flocked to Bitcoin in order to protect their wealth from the impact of rampant inflation. But what does that mean exactly? We all know, inflation is hitting strong. Like if you look at this, the fall of the US dollar from, 1933, where the purchasing power of the dollar was $70, right? In 1973, so essentially you're seeing the purchasing power of the dollar falling and falling until now we're sitting in 2019, 19 for the end of this one, and it's at the lowest it's ever been, right? So the power of the dollar is lower, and we hold, you know, a lot. It's like, even for me, if I'm holding these stable coins in Tomb, right, and I'm just holding them in my wallet, I'm not earning anything on them, getting no interest on them, they're going to lose value very quickly. And, you know, if we have a look here, this is, you know, I'm British, and this is the UK inflation hits 40-year high. And 2022, this inflation spike is insane, and that does not look like it's going to peak there. That looks like, you know, when we see tokens do that, what happens? It continues to go up for an exponential, you know, rise, and this might actually happen. Inflation might hit even higher percentage here. So then, you know, this begs the question: do we hold Bitcoin and do we hold crypto assets as a hedge against the inflation of the fiat currencies, right? And I kind of disagree with this a little bit, because, you know, what I do is, and of course, everything's getting more expensive all over the world. We have the sanctions on Russia, which are causing prices to go up, right? It's not actually the Ukraine war that's doing that. It's the sanctions on Russia that's doing that. And we have this huge wheat problem, the wheat, you know, yield from the farms and the wheat, not the crypto wheat, the tangible wheat, right? It's going to be much lower than before, which means prices of a lot of baked goods and others are going to go up. The gas prices, of course, are going up, oil prices going up, clothes going up, vegetables going up, everything is going to be more expensive. And, you know, we all have jobs, right? This is not my full-time job, and I get paid, but I'm getting paid, you know, pretty much the same as I did last year, but, you know, it's actually less. So this is why I invest in crypto, right? I hold it. I even my dollar coins, right? Stable coins, and then I put them into high-risk, big boy pants protocols and get insane APY. That's what is my hedge against inflation. Not holding Bitcoin. It's going into yield farming and going into ROI dApps, and, you know, and like, you know, utility tokens like the Drip network, and using them to get, you know, much better interest on my assets, you know, that I deserve, because I find these, right? I work very hard to find new opportunities to then use my money to earn crazy yield and then take it straight to the bank. And, you know, and then I don't have to care. I don't need to worry about interest, because actually the amount of money I'm growing in my bank from using DeFi is exponentially growing my bank account anyway. So that's the way that I see it. I don't really see it as just waiting for Bitcoin to go up or down in price. I do not see it like that. I see it as taking my Bitcoin, my ETH, pairing them in liquidity, putting them into something like Tomb, and then getting amazing yield on it, right? Going into Orbital that we just found today, you know, taking my assets, yeah, putting in Bitcoin, BUSD, 570% APR. Why not? Why not? You know, and as this is happening, the Fed in the US, they might attack inflation more aggressively. So you will see this inflation and, you know, deflation, and this, you know, it's going to be a key word in the next coming months. Now you know my stance on it, right? I use DeFi, I use yield farming to battle the inflation on the dollar, but also, you know, Bitcoin, right? It doesn't have very, you know, it's inflating much slower than the dollar is. They print more dollars than Bitcoin, right? And Bitcoin has halvings. The dollar does not clearly have any halvings, right? There's no halving happening here. It's a doubling or a tripling, right? It's a parabolic printing going on. Yeah, ever expansion into nothing, right? I don't, you know, no currency's ever lasted forever, so I doubt the dollar will either, to be honest. But like I said, I'm not waiting on Bitcoin to solve my inflation problem. You know, the fact that cost of living is going up. I'm using the crypto assets in DeFi to generate yield, which is then my hedge against inflation or the falling price of Bitcoin with the falling value of the dollar as well. That's double bad news, really. And that's what DeFi is doing, right? If we find amazing protocols and don't get wrecked. Yeah, last thing to talk about would be Zombie. I just want to go through my Zombie airdrop schedule too, because we're going to be airdropping Zombie today too. So Zombie's on the Clayton network, if you don't know it, and my airdrop schedule for it is as follows. We are doing week 1, 100, week 2, 500, week 3, 5+ directs. Today is going to be week 2, 500+. So if you have 500+ blood token in your wallet, and you will be getting an airdrop from me this evening. I've got to get to work though. I've got to do now Drip, Piggy Bank, and Zombie. Okay, guys, that has been today's shitcoins of the week. Thank you very much for tuning in. What is your thought on inflation and hedging? You know, your bet using DeFi to battle inflation? Or do you believe in that, or are you just hodling your Bitcoin? and expecting that to go up and beat it that way. Tell me about it, right? I'd like to talk about it some more, actually. It's something I'm getting more interested in. I'm starting to delve into it, down the rabbit hole, as we say. And let's wait for TombSwap for Tomb.com to list these Life Genesis pools. Tomb on, everyone. Keep on dripping. Yeah, let's crop farm and orbit farm our way to financial freedom. Peace. Don't get wrecked.
That's right.
Tell me how you do it.